Great. Hey, everyone. Welcome to the webinar. My name is Kunal Johar, CTO. Thanks so much for joining. Today, I'm going to be talking about our new learning portal, which today was the official launch. If you've been following me on LinkedIn, you'll see that for the past couple of months, we've been rolling out modules here and there. But today, hot off the press, big announcement. So what are we announcing today? Training for all. And what does that mean? So let's dive right in. We spent the last 3 months, person at the organization, her name is Layla. A lot of you may have worked with her as your support rep. She is now in charge of all of our training. She has been very hard at work redoing our training from the ground up. I'm going to dive into what all of that means shortly. The training is completely free. There's a lot of courses available, but there's an all new essentials course, which covers roughly 12 modules, and it covers about 90% of the system. So if you're a longtime OpenWater user, just wanting to go through what all has been new and what all has been added over the years, this is the course for you. If there is a new hire at your organization and you want them to dive into the platform, this course is perfect. Over the years, OpenWater has been a system that you've had to try 1 or 2 workflows before you became kind of an expert in the system. And our training involved a lot of steps just to kind of see your programs in action. Over the years, we've done a lot to the system so that it's become very forgiving. If you don't get your workflows right the first time, you can fix them as you go along. And I think one of the cool things we've done with this training is we've given you a real world view of what it's like setting up a program, making common mistakes, and then fixing them after a program goes live. So let's take a peek as to what the offering is. And everyone here can go to openwater.com/online-training after the call. And Jeff will send out links, but also under our support tab, online training, it now links to this page here. And I'll cover all aspects of the page shortly. The training is available to everyone. There is no need to pay for it. Everyone from the organization can join. You click on this, it takes you over to our learning management system, top class. We're going to enroll in the course. There's actually quite a few courses in here, so you can also browse the catalog and see all that's there. With this training, there is a 251-page manual that goes along with it. So of course, we think it's great to use the learning management system, which is right here. So here's an example of if you wanted to use learning management system and go through the modules. We have all 12 of the modules here. They're step-by-step. You can go along at your own speed with lots of video recaps. If you're the kind of person that prefers a hands-on manual, all 12 of the modules have been coalesced or collated into this one document. And it's all of the same material, except for it's just in a PDF format. So what does this document take you through? Let's take a look. Takes you through the basics of just getting set up with your own instance. It covers the form builder. So what are all the fields in the form builder? Covers confirmations, confirmation page, confirmation email, payments, evaluation, ranking. And then the last part is the import and export of your program. So if you're using OpenWater for a while, you might have existing programs that you just want to mess around with. So the training essentials concludes with how you can learn more. So in addition to the training, we've also rolled out a practice environment. So a practice environment is an unlimited use instance that can be used for practice. You can try out workflows from our newly formed template gallery. So here we have around 12 or 13 templates so far, but we'll be adding templates roughly every week to every month. We'll be adding between 1 and 4 new templates. If your organization is running a program that we already have in our template gallery, like a 40 under 40 or like a chapter excellence award, you can view what others are doing, export the template, import it into your practice environment, tweak it. You can also build new ideas from scratch. Maybe you want to prototype something for your coworkers. And with the practice environment, you also get access to weekly coaching. Practice environment has a fee. I'll cover it at the end, but we also do have options. We really want to make this as low cost as possible for everyone. So I'll cover that a little bit towards the end. But in addition to having the Learning Center, we also now have a practice environment that the entire organization could use. With the practice environment comes weekly coaching. The weekly coaching is going to be led by me for the remainder of this year. It's roughly every Wednesday, the Wednesday that I'm at ASAE or at IMUS Innovations. You can meet me in person. But otherwise, your entire organization that may be curious about OpenWater, they may be using OpenWater, they can use your practice environment, go through the essentials, and then we're available every week to cover additional topics. Maybe you were stuck on an area as you're completing the training and you want some hands-on help. Maybe you're working on a new idea and you just want to run it by me. So there'll be group sessions held once per week, all access to everyone from your organization. I do want to note that the coaching is limited to training and practice. Every organization should have a supported admin. This should be one designated person at your organization who is paired with a support rep at OpenWater who can help you. So this coaching is in addition to the support you already have. And the purpose of the coaching is to help your organization gain mastery on the OpenWater platform. The whole mindset here is the more you know, the more you'll be able to do for your organization. So we want to give you all of the tools possible to set you up for success. So my vision is, I keep thinking, what was the motivation behind putting all of this together? And I keep thinking about, what I read on LinkedIn. I see a lot of people posting the certificates that they've just acquired, new knowledge, new skills. And I'm also seeing a lot of people posting, that they're burnt out or that they're not fully appreciated at work. And, for me, how I've always dealt with this is, I just pick up books, I read, I try to do more, and I try to figure out how I can add value. So what I'm thinking we're going to see in all of society in the next couple of years, as a lot more organizations adopt learning management systems, whether it's for software products like OpenWater, whether it's for your association, we're going to see this trend of more and more micro-credentials being available online. And I think that a lot of motivated people, such as those that are joining this webinar, are excited to learn so that they could drive value. So my vision is maybe a future society will be a group of people that are really learning things so that they can become the people that make changes and build the next layer of innovation and productivity for our organizations. So my commitment is, as I said, for the rest of this year, I will be leading the coaching sessions. With all of this that's coming out, if you're investing the time to learn the platform, I want to make sure you're getting the answers right from the top. I was the co-founder of OpenWater. I invented the platform. I'm very, very excited to deliver the training to you directly. With that will also come 1 to 2 high quality modules every month, in addition to 1 or 2 more use cases added to our template gallery. My commitment is no secrets. Everything we have in our internal documentation at OpenWater, everything we've done over the years, we're going to unearth and we're going to create courses and we're going to share them online. We're going to go beyond software training. And as I said, if you've been following me on LinkedIn, you'll see what I mean by that. My most popular webinar thus far has been Digital Transformation Begins Small, where I take this buzz phrase that's overused and I convert it to an explanation for what that means for associations. There's a couple of other courses out there. You might have heard of the term webhook. You might be concerned with how to run a conference in this ever-changing environment. So in addition to the small picture of what OpenWater does as a software company, I also want to make sure that we're covering topics about the big picture and where OpenWater fits into that. So you're going to find that today's launch is a very high quality training, right? 251 pages of really, really hands-on material that you can walk through slowly at your own pace. A learning management system that lets you track your progress, watch remedial videos, take online assessments, and generate a certificate for yourself. A handful of other courses that are already up there for advanced topics. And then going forward, you'll find that this is a commitment that we're going to follow so that this just keeps adding value and you keep coming back to really learn how to make a difference at your own organization. So passionate learning is our mission. And with that, I believe that knowledge should always be free. So as long as I am a part of OpenWater, which will be for quite some time, all of our high quality training will be available at no cost. You should also be able to get OpenWater certified at no cost. So the practice environment does have a fee. It's $2,000 per organization. Unlimited number of people from the organization can use that practice environment. But what if you're an individual professional that just wants to learn OpenWater for yourself? Maybe your work doesn't want to pay and you're just trying to build your skills. Any individual that is a part of a professional organization or an IT professional, they can use the practice environment for 14 days, go through all of the training at no charge. So really, I'm committed. I want people to learn the platform, and I'm making it accessible to everyone. Organizations will get that coaching, but individuals who are hands-on, they have full access, no gating. They can just go directly and get it. The content is available to everyone, customers, non-customers. I believe the content is so important that even our competitors should be able to look at it, use it. Because my goal here is that, okay, the learners become the doers, the passionate learners drive the industries forward, and together we can all lift up the work we're doing every day. You'll see this is more than just words. I mean, there's a lot of words, but I've put a lot of thought and meaning behind to the why I've put all of this together. So as I said, the learners become the doers, but the doers should be able to drive not only their career, and they should add value not only to their organization, but they should be able to add value to their pocket. And what I mean by that is, well, the more you know, the more you can do. The more you can do, the more you can help. With regards to OpenWater specifically, for each workflow that your organization is using a paper-based process for, if you convert that to an online application form, that can be used year over year. So the time you spent learning the system and making a difference for your organization will compound the savings and efficiency. If I were you and I had an annual performance improvement plan, I would write out the handful of things I want to do with, say, OpenWater to help drive the organization forward, and then use that as a carrot to drive your career forward, ideally set you up for a promotion or just give you some job responsibilities that you are eager and looking forward to in the future. So all this doesn't cost a cent. You just need the time and commitment from your organization. And then if your organization believes that they want to make the most out of OpenWater, we have that paid practice environment where everyone can join for coaching. And I really believe you'll see the value is far beyond what we're charging for it. So as we do, we'll also help you do. So this is new in OpenWater, maybe 3 or 4 weeks old. We're coming up with a, kind of quote, copy and paste the best practices from associations. So if you've been following Jeff or OpenWater on LinkedIn, you'll see every couple of days he's posting one of our 35 most popular use cases. Over the next couple of months, all 35 of those use cases will have a standardized template. There's already about a dozen ready to go. Within OpenWater, this is the OpenWater Select Program screen. You can start from scratch, as you see the button here, or you can install one of the templates that can come preset with application forms, with the judging and review forms, and even with sample data if you want to quickly run through this with a colleague to see if this workflow will meet your needs. All that can be done instantly. So as we learn, we will make sure we take the time to build out the course material, build out the templates, and share this with all of you. And then instantly you could pull this into both your practice environment and into your live environment to hit the ground running a lot faster than you ever could have done before. So with that, I'll open it up for questions. I really want to thank everyone for joining. Just to once again show you how you can get access to everything. If you go to learn.openwater.com, looks like I'm logged in here, so let me log out. All right, if you go to learn.openwater.com, you'll see that we have courses at your own pace. You can click here. It'll take you to the landing page where you can enroll in training. You can sign up for the practice environment. You can preview some of the courses. And then, of course, you can go to the course, click on enroll. And if you're not registered, you can click register now. No cost for any of that. All right, so with that, I will take it up for questions. Okay, cool. So the first question is, if we have an unlimited license account, why would we need a practice environment? Can't I just create programs there for our training programs? Absolutely. If you have an unlimited license account, you can most certainly use that same account and go through all of the training. There's no need for a second practice environment. Some organizations want the practice environment. That way it's just a completely separate area where people can do as much work as they want. They can invite the whole organization in to play around without worry. But of course, OpenWater does have permissions. So, there's no reason that you can't use the existing unlimited license account and use all of the materials I have shared. There's just a little bit more legwork to ensuring that if you let everyone in, that they can't. You have to make sure you set the permissions right. Any other questions? I put everyone on mute, so if you have questions, you could either throw it into the chat or you could unmute yourself. Otherwise, we'll give another 30 seconds and thank everyone for their time. All right, I think we can call that a wrap. Thanks everyone for your time.